So, doing a little bit of landscape work back at Olive Farm. Here we go. So yeah, I've got rid of some of the trees. I'm just doing a little bit of landscaping, trying to get everything looking hunky-dory, trying to decide what I want where. Yeah, I've got a couple of olive presses there in the sheds, as you can see. So I'm just tidying up the area. Actually, don't know exactly what I'm going to put in here yet, but it's just, you know, having a bit of fun with the landscaping tool. My only advice to you is, if you're going to do this, take your save off. So if you make any mistakes and you can't correct them, at least you can go back to a previous save. There was I've seen a bit of wood. I got a bit of wood stuck there. I can't get my ground to level, but yeah, just practice with your flattening tools, and you know, you should be... Oh, there's a stump there as well, so we need to get rid of that stump. Right, let's go over. Yeah, so you need to make sure that there's no trees. If you've been cutting trees down, make sure that you remove the stumps as well in the entirety, otherwise you won't be able to use the landscaping tool. Very good. It just takes a bit of practice. Just takes a bit of practice, like everything else. But don't forget, at the end of the day, there's no need to get stressed about it. Like I said, just turn your saving off. If you make a mistake, you can always go back to a previous save. So that's what I do. Right, let's get rid of this stump. Right, I'm just going to put a bit of music on, and we'll see where we go from here. Right, let's carry on with the old workaroonie. So I'm not speeding this up, I'm just going to have fun. Just try and landscape the garden. At least the sun's out anyway. It's a nice day. Not bad for December actually. It's a bit nippy, bit of a frosty nip in the air. And when you're working and building up a sweat, it's not too bad. I love working outdoors. We have to think about road as well, so we need to be forward thinking when we're doing something like this. And this particular playthrough, I'm quite enjoying the Olive Farm challenge. I know a lot of you would speed this up at this present moment in time, but you know, it's nice just to slow the pace down sometimes instead of zipping through everything at 40 mile an hour. So I'm placing some fences. These are industrial fences. These will be taken away at a later stage. So I'm just looking at the bit of land that I've actually managed to obtain, which is pretty good. We've moved a lot of trees, we've done a lot of landscaping, we have spent a bit of money, but it is what it is. Right, let's just get a little bit of green in here so we can see the wood for the trees. And I don't do things with plans, I just make it up as I go along, and I think that's the best way. You let your imagination run wild with you. Maybe we'll just put a little bit of rock in here just to give it a little bit of contrast. There we go. That looks nice. Add a few little bushes and a little bit of grass and just blend this into the terrain. It looks nice. A little bit of money, and sell those wood chips. Smooth down the odd little lumps and bumps. There you go. Nice transition between gravel and grass. That's what we want to do. Okie dokie. Right, let's get this out the way. Few more smoothie. Get rid of those lumpy bumpy bits. There you go. Right, maybe grass, I think, just to give it a little bit of realism. There we go. That looks like this. We're all ready to rock and roll. Let's just put grass everywhere. Nice. We can remove what we don't want. There you go. Just do that, tighten that up. So far so good. I'm really happy. What a lot of work we've been doing, all that landscaping, and guess what I've gone and done? I've actually bought 2 caravans for the caravan park. Absolutely unbelievable. So let's take this down. I'm gonna get these 2 down into the caravan park. I'll take this one down first because I'm so excited that we've actually got our caravan park, and that's going to earn me, about £8,400 a month. So I'm really happy. So we need to keep it stocked. So I'm gonna set a few of my own caravans in there and rent them out, and that's obviously in the rental fees. But I'm also gonna allow a couple of caravans to park in there as well. So, and I'm just excited that we've actually got another business up and running, and I don't have to do nothing to service it. So all I've got to do is get these caravans sighted, and then put some flyers out and put an advert in the newspaper and say, look, caravan site now open. There we go. Look at that, my own caravan park. It's unbelievable. There we go. Yes. Put this on pitch 1. Hard standings, yeah, that is brilliant. That is number 1. Right, let's run up and get number 2. Yes. And the field is looking good. I've got all my trees planted in there. That's making up for the trees that I've cut down on the olive farm, and I'm ready for an expansion now in that farm. I've also got to go and do a field. I'm not too sure. I've got March is when I can plant olives, so I'm hoping that maybe January I might clear a few more trees, put another road in, and use that money then to buy a field so I can plant some more olives. I'm thinking definitely of maybe increasing the cows. That's important. It's going to get me more milk. So let's pick this other caravan up. Yeah, we go. Let's go on our holidays. I haven't actually driven around the map. I should drive around the map, really. Maybe we should take our caravan out one day and just go for a weekend break. We'll have a little tour around the map. That's what we should do, actually. That would be fun. So a lot of groundwork has gone in, and so I'm thinking of increasing the greenhouse's capacity as well. Now, if I do that, I'm going to have to switch it on to sell-ins, because I can't possibly keep delivering every episode. So unless I sell off camera, that's what I could do, actually. I'm getting to the point now where I'm going to need a slightly bigger trailer, I think, than the one I've got. May upgrade my truck. I'm not going to keep my truck, but I might get a slightly bigger vehicle or something. I don't know. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing yet. Right, this number 2. Yes. Yes. I'm liking it. Right. Let's open. Can we open the door on this? Yes, we can. We can go inside. Let's go inside and have a look at our caravan. Oh, look at that. Double bed, shower, kitchen. Oh, this is lovely. Yes, they're going to love that. They really are. Right. I'm going to put a sign outside saying all open for business, and hopefully next time we come down here and sell some product, we may be able to find that we've got a couple of cars. That'll be good. That'll be good. Okay, let's get back to the farm. I'll cut across Daniel's field here. So a shortcut. I've got a lot of apples that I need to get rid of, so I'm going to pull up, load the apples up ready. I'll sell them. I won't sell them today, but I will sell them. There we are. How's our chickens doing, actually? Let's have a look at our chickens. I bet they're going to need food. So, oh, the buffaloes are okay. I got milk. That's good. chickens are just about need grain. Okay, so we have got some product here. I think I'm gonna switch this on to selling. Let's look what we're doing here. We need manure and we need seeds. That's been lasting quite a while, so let's sell, 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 sell. Keep the rest. Okay, so they're all on selling now. That's going to save me a job. So we need seeds and manure in there. We need to get food for the chickens. Let's have a little run up here. I've got to get rid of these rocks. I quite like this one. That's my favorite rock. I'm going to call that rock Steve. Steve the rock. And we got to get rid of these rocks. And I've got wood. Yes. I've been producing a lot of wood. So we got all these beams to get rid of. This area there is got to be finished. I'm thinking of expanding up to this way. I might put a different level in. I'm going to level this off as much as I can, and this is going to be a different level. So you can see I fenced off the new area. So that's just ready for development, really. Just ready for development. We've got our olive presses going. Yes, they're distributing. I don't know where they're distributing to. They may be going over to the distribution center. Okay, distribution center. Tapenade, olive aid, olive. I don't know what tapenade is. 2 olives equals 1 olive oil. Oh well, whatever. Okay, we've got a lot of grass in here. Oh well. Yes. So I'm going to check that distribution in a minute. Manure, I'm going to move the manure heap. Yeah, I'm not sure whether to get rid of this barn or not now. Maybe put a bigger barn up over there. That'd be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. Cows. That's going to give me 60 cows. Oh, that's a nice one. That's in keeping. Okay. I don't know what the difference is of that one and that one, but it doesn't matter. 150 cows, how big is that? That's, oh no, that's a bit big. $254, that's a lot. 80,000, 30 cows. 60,000, 25 cows. I think I'm gonna go for this one. A 60 cows. What is the difference between those two then? I don't know. I like that though. That could go there, couldn't it? We need this milk slurry, so we can take that. That'll be good there, I think. Shall we go for it? We will. We have now got a new cow barn. Ha ha ha! I'm liking. Okay. Do a bit of groundwork on that off camera, but yeah, that's cool. Let's have a look at where I'm in. There's olive oil definitely going through then. Okay, so, sorry. Do you know, I'm wondering whether I could move these cows. I'm going to move those cows over there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move the barn. So we need to put a new manure heap over here. There we go. So let's look at our cows. Bum 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 bum. There we go. So straw, manure, slurry. So it does do manure. Okay, so we want to put a new silo extensions we want. Put that in there. Put that in there. There. Yep. Yeah. Good. Okay. Now, that I'm happy with. That I am happy with. Milk. Okay, slurry, we got that. So yeah, I'm really happy with that actually. I'm liking. I got my. I'm gonna put my. I am gonna put a road in. Let me get out of the way. We need to put a road in. Plates. Let's plate this up. Plates there. I'm going to take plates down there. Because that's slurry, so we're going to need plates there. That's nice. I'll take plates across here. Liking that so far. And take plates out to there. We can fine tune that later on. Take that down there like that. Yeah, okay, so I want to put that there. Bringing that around. That's nice. I like that. We just as well do all that as well. There we go. I like that. Okay, now we need fencing. Fencing. Do I go for that? No, that looks too industrial. We want to keep in with maybe a wall then. No, I think I'm going to go for yeah, I'm going to go for fence. Okay, let's get a gate. We need to put gates in. Gates, gates, gates. Double gate there. And we put a double gate. There. There. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's go back up to our fence. Now it's looking like a farm. Yes, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. We've got our olive presses, and that is good. Good, 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 good. I think I've done enough for today. I think I'm going to leave it there for today. And right, I'm going to go and sell some stock. I think make some money back. So I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.